Despite all of the minister all of Minister Powell's baggage and shortcomings, he was one of those tan surfer types, not unlike Flash Sid. He had a bevy of women after him, just not the puzzler women. His leadership at the church ended when a couple of First Amendment auditors filled with piss and vinegar showed up at Minister Powell's sermon in the music room of the Frederick Ulysses Comstock Community Center. They informed the minister that they had the right to audit and record in the building. As they were doing so, the good minister summoned his understudy, Martino Diablo, to quickly shut the trapdoor leading to the tunnel. All of this occurred with about 20 or so of his groupie/congregation in attendance. The auditors were cocky, full of YouTube fame, and felt invincible with the First Amendment on their side. Neither one was physically intimidating to the minister. Minister Powell was a big MMA fan, especially of Stockton's Nick Diaz. Let's face it, the good minister would cheekily light a blunt once in a while in honor of Nick. The auditors were aggressive with the minister and now Martino. The problem was the auditors were not the most sizable men around. One was a diehard incel, and the other had studied ballet just like Ronald Reagan's son. YouTube empowered them, but keyboard warriors versus foe Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz resulted in fist smashing keyboards. We have the First Amendment right to be here. We will film you if we bleep and want. They yelled at each other, filming themselves and exchanging legal threats. The auditors were poor posers as constitutional lawyers. Jesus was mentioned in vain by an auditor, and then Martino screamed, "Smash," like Kamzat. The good minister and Martino executed their well-trained MMA moves, full mount and ground and pound. The First Amendment was crushed again by religion and brute force. Dana White would have awarded them Fight of the Night bonus. The groupies were initially enthralled by the spectacle, but as a natural course of events took over, sympathy kicked in. A large number of the congregation tended to Leo and Kyle, the pummeled First Amendment auditors. There had been some ignored foreshadowing going into this violent affair. Both auditors donned greasy pork pie hats, and nothing good can happen when one is in a pork pie hat. And that is God's honest truth. Unprovoked attack. But this was provoked. Those auditors, they're so wonderful. They protect us.